of 2013 graduation and awards ceremony for KANGAN Institute. Will you please put your hands together and welcome your MC for this afternoon, Michael Pope. Good afternoon. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Michael Pope and I'm not afraid to do my own introductions. Welcome, everybody. Particularly welcome to the Honourable Nick Wakeling, Minister of Higher Education and Skills. Thank you for your presence here this afternoon, as well to our board directors and staff of KANGAN Institute. Of course, our family and friends, and most importantly, our students as well. Make some noise if you're a student graduating this afternoon. Excellent. Welcome. It's also very appropriate that we acknowledge the traditional owners of the land on which we meet and acknowledge and show our respect to the elders, the Wurundjeri people, their elders past and present. To introduce myself, my name is Michael Pope. I've been entertaining people for 28 years now. Unfortunately, I've been in the business for 30 years. The last two haven't gone so well. But I feel this afternoon it's all going to turn around, because this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, is a really important time in the lives of many people in this room. It really marks the conclusion of a fantastic body of work that has brought you to this ceremony today. But it's not just the work that you would have done, it's that commitment. It's the sense that some time ago you set yourself a goal and you saw it through. Am I right? Make some noise, students, if I'm right. There were times you thought, I want to stop, I want to give up. Yes, with applause. Well, fortunately you saw that through, and it's part of the journey that you go up and you go down, but you've made it through, which is fantastic. It's also true that KANGAN Institute is across 5 campuses. And so I want to hear where the love and support for each campus is when I say. Make some noise if you're from Broadmeadows. Excellent. Excellent. Essendon. Still travelling, obviously. Okay. Docklands? You're the closest. Where's Docklands? Okay, very quiet. Moonee Ponds? Terrific. Richmond? Excellent. Well, wherever you're from, you're very welcome here. And I think you would be the first people to admit that your efforts to bring you here today was not a single-handed achievement of your own. You couldn't have done it without the dedicated support and guidance of the teachers at KANGAN, and also for the family and friends that live with you. So can I ask all those students to stand up right now, please? Stand up right now. All students, stand up right now. Have a look at where mum and dad and family and friends and staff are in the room, and give them a big round of applause acknowledging the support. Excellent. Keep standing. Keep standing. And can I ask everybody to stand now, please, as we welcome Maria Phyllis and Michael Burke for the national anthem. Please, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, Michael. Feel free to sing along with us. Australians, all let us rejoice, for we are young and free. We've golden soil and wealth for toil. Our home is good by sea. Thank you. Michael on the guitar.
Thank you, Maria. Thank you, Michael. Please be seated. And I look forward to seeing Maria and Michael on The Voice starting on Channel 9 in just a couple of weeks. Very exciting news for them. You can read that more about that, no doubt, on the internet. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to officially welcome us to this beautiful space. And to do that, to welcome us to country, I'd ask you to put your hands together and welcome Auntie Joy. Now, this is evidence how long a walk it is from anyone sitting down to anyone standing up. So why don't we start the routine now, that as soon as they hit the stage again, we make some more noise for Auntie Joy. Welcome.
Thanks very much, Michael. I kind of thought while I was walking up here that I was just taking in the footprints of my ancestors, those for many thousands of years. But thank you. I'd like to begin by paying my respects to my father and to our ancestors, our elders and our communities. And can I also acknowledge those that have gone before us? And in walking that golden mile, I really am reminded of where I am and who I am. And I think it's important for you as graduates to not only be aware of what this country was many thousands of years ago, but what it still continues to be, and that is the country of the first Australians. And it saddens me sometimes when I hear the national anthem, because in my mind, particularly in acknowledging my father and my ancestors, that we are not young. We've certainly been around for a long time. But nevertheless, one day in my life, I hope that that changes to reflect my family and ancestors. Could I also acknowledge our elders and community that may be here with us today, and if there are students, congratulations to you, we're very proud of you. And also to the Honourable Nick Wakeling, our Minister for Higher Education, to the board, the chairman of the board and members of the board, and in particular to our manager of our Indigenous Centre, Mr. Link Ho Yeh. It's times like this that we embrace not only what's been offered to us, but also that we go on a journey together and we make each other aware of who we are. It's particularly about where we come from. For those of you that have come across the seas, can I say Waminjaka to you, welcome. And it's, at this stage in my life, it's a great honour. It's a great honour for me to have this wonderful privilege to pay my respects to you and your family, and to let you know that on this land there is a place for everyone. It may well have been in traditional times that when a visit was taking place, that it took some time to negotiate. And guess what? No different today. When we have visitors that come to this great continent from across the seas, probably dignitaries as they're referred to, it does take some time. So it's really not so different. However, our custom of welcome comes from the land, and that in itself is quite unique. We're known as the Managum people, and these leaves, I believe, I picked them today from the Richmond area, so well done, especially to all the students from Richmond. But each of the lovely suburbs around here, and particularly on our Wurundjeri country, there are many eucalypt. The gift of the land is what we offer to you. I offer you this leaf to let you know that you are welcome to everything from the tops of these wonderful trees to the roots of the earth. The tops of the trees means that you have freedom of the bush. To the roots of the earth means that all of the resources on this land, all that we are able to give and share with you, you are welcome to. But we ask you particularly today to take note of what you take from the land. So much has been taken over thousands of years, too much, and we now need to give back. Each of you will know why we need to give back. Importantly, for not only your generation today, but the many generations that we will share these traditional lands with. It's a great honour for me, as I said, to welcome people to my father's country. My father served in World War I, was not recognised as a legal citizen, but did return, and I'm very proud that he was able to do that. So on Friday, I'll be paying my respects to my father, a forgotten soldier, one of the forgotten soldiers. But no way in my mind will I ever let it be forgotten that this is a part of my father's traditional country. Thank you for allowing me this time, for providing me with the opportunity. A big thank you to KANGAN Institute for all the wonderful support you give to our communities and everyone that's out there. Congratulations to the graduates, to their parents and family, and in my language, the Woiwurrung, Wominjaka, Wurundjeri Balak, Yemen, Kundibik. You are most welcome to the traditional lands of the Wurundjeri people. Thank you.
Thank you, Joy. And this is for you from KANGAN. Thank you very much. It's our honour to have you and your spirit with us this afternoon. Auntie Joy, ladies and gentlemen. I'd now like to, have our students from Essendon arrived yet? Still travelling. I'd like to move proceedings on because we can only wait so long. Please join me in welcoming the Minister for Higher Education and Skills, the Honourable Nick Wakeling. Here's that moment again. It's coming. It's coming. There it is. Welcome. Question without notice, sir. Where did you do your tertiary studies?
I did tertiary studies at La Trobe University.
Right. Couldn't get into KANGAN?
No. And then I went to RMIT and Monash. So.
Fantastic. So you're well versed to be on this stage.
Well versed.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Michael, and thank you very much for the wonderful opportunity to be here at this very special presentation. And I'd like to acknowledge Auntie Joy Murphy and Mr Grant Sutherland, the Chief Executive Officer at KANGAN, Mr Michael Brown, the President of the board here at KANGAN. Also, I'd like to acknowledge Councillors Casey Nunn, the Mayor of Hume City Council, and Councillor Jan Chantry, the Mayor of Moonee Ponds City Council. Can I also start by acknowledging the traditional owners of the land on which we are meeting, and I pay my respects to the elders past and present and the elders from other communities who are here today. Can I just say congratulations to each and every one of you for what you have achieved. You should be very proud of the fact that you have finally graduated in your chosen course. And as I mentioned just before, I've had the opportunity to sit where you are today on 3 separate occasions, and I know the enormous work that goes into this achievement. Can I also pay special regard to the parents and friends in today's proceedings, because you too have lived a long journey, and I know that sometimes the pressure that you might have had to put on your loved ones to ensure that they had finished their studies, but I'm sure that your particular child was one that was very keen and eager to finish the work of their own volition, but I'll leave that up to yourselves. But I know personally the significant work that's involved in what you have achieved. Given the fact that I've actually gone on to do further study, I think that's very poignant in the sense that life is about a lifelong learning. And for each and every one of you, you will now your education will lead you into a career, but more importantly, that will provide further opportunity for you to undertake further studies into the future. I'm very pleased to see that the studies that have been undertaken at this great institute are one that has led many to important work in the Victorian community. And we have an economy that's constantly changing. We have an evolving economy, and we've seen enormous growth, for example, in construction, where we've just seen the recent announcements of a whole range of projects, be they government or privately funded. We've also seen the recent launch of the new Emporium, which has led to over 1,000 new retail jobs. And we've got certainly a lot of service industries that have come into this state. So as you can see, because of the work that's been generated with these new announcements, we need to have a highly skilled workforce that is ready to take up those jobs of the future. So from the government's perspective, it's our job to ensure that we provide the necessary funding to deliver that training. And so we spend upwards of $1.2 billion a year on training for courses just like your own. And what we've seen over that period of time is a significant increase in enrolments. We started off at about 430,000 students. Today we have upwards of 650,000 students across the state that are in government-funded training. But it's not just about having students in training, it's about ensuring that students are doing training in areas which actually lead to a job. So what's even more significant is that we have upwards of 70% of all students today who are undertaking training are doing so in courses that are leading directly to a job in an area which has been identified where there's a skills shortage. So it's about ensuring that students just like yourselves have the opportunity to participate in quality training, and the KANGAN is certainly renowned for that, but more importantly doing training which actually leads to a job. And so certainly we've seen some great work here at KANGAN, and KANGAN has a very long history, and certainly they have got a long relationship, particularly in the areas of the auto sector, and I don't know if there's anyone in the audience today who participated in the auto apprenticeship area, but certainly that's been a long-standing relationship with KANGAN, and one for which I had an involvement with many years ago through my work with the VACC, and I saw firsthand the great work that KANGAN was involved in. KANGAN's also been a leader with the Workers in Transition program, and as many would be aware, we've seen the announcements of many of the auto manufacturers who are closing, but what we've identified is there's real opportunities for that workforce to transition to new jobs, and KANGAN's going to be playing a lead role in that. In 2013, over 1,000 enrolments for workers in companies are undergoing that transition program. So finally, can I say congratulations to each and every one of you. You should be very proud of what you've achieved. I know that for many, it's taken you a long time to achieve this result, but I know each and every one of you are proud with what you've achieved. For your parents and your friends in the audience today, they are equally proud, and I'm sure the KANGAN and the broader community here are proud of you as well. Congratulations to all involved.
Thank you very much, Minister. We're well aware of the number of demands that would be made on you and your time, and the fact that you're free for us for the whole ceremony is fantastic, and it really shows the esteem that KANGAN Institute is held within the department. So thank you again for your presence. Just before we start the procedure, ladies and gentlemen, I've been asked to address just for a few minutes the concept of what is the secret to success. Firstly, let me alliterate, I guess, what would I know about success. As I mentioned, I've been in the game for 30 years, the game being the entertainment industry. And at any one time, they say that 95% of people who want to be actors or presenters or singers, dancers, the whole lot, 95% of them are unemployed. Over the 30 years, I have for 6 months delivered balloons, 6 months delivered DJ gear, 1 year delivered paperwork to Centrelink. But for the remaining time, I've earned a living from the entertainment industry. I now have a mortgage, 2 kids, 2 cars, 2 cats, 2 wives, one wife. And I'm very proud that I have, I set myself a dream from about age 4, and I'm still employed in this industry now. So let's have a look at the screen. What is the secret to success? Unfortunately, we don't have nearly as much time as I would like. So if you can take one thing from my little speech, it is this: cheat. Thank you very much. Obviously, no, don't applaud that. Don't applaud that. The CEO's in the room. Obviously, it's an acronym. And let's play a little interactive thing. The letter C. What might C stand for in this secret to success? Please call out an answer or two. Cheat. No, we're moving over cheat. I would not endorse that. Someone? Commitment. Fantastic answer again. Confidence. Yeah, absolutely. One more. Courage, confidence, commitment, fantastic. There are no wrong answers in this little test. For me, it was create opportunities. At about grade 4 in primary school, I realised I wanted to be an actor. And so I looked for any opportunity I could to create opportunities around that idea of standing up in front of people. I'd be the one to put my hand up and ask the teacher if I could thank the visiting person when they came to speak. I was the one who got some friends together and wrote a little play and did it at lunchtime and charged kids 5 cents to come along and see it. That idea of creating opportunities has gone throughout my career. I used to host a kids' TV show, and it came to its end, but I still had the car, access to the car, which was a much flashier car than I would ever be driving. And I thought, I don't want to give this car up. It's a really good car. What can I do? So I went to Channel 7 and said, how about I do a survey looking at children's television, both from the kids' perspective and also from the general viewing population's perspective. That bought me 6 more months of using the car. I didn't get paid for it, but I drove around to schools looking really flash. When my wife was pregnant, Vicky, when my wife was pregnant for the first time with baby Ben, I thought, what's an opportunity here that I can leverage off? So I approached Channel 10, which was Good Morning Australia at that time, hosted by Bert Newton, and said, can I come on and do a new father kind of thing? Again, that lasted a year, and I did get some money for that. So all the time, I've been looking for creating opportunities in this pathway. And there's a couple of quotes that I'd like to put at this stage. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity, from Albert Einstein. Another one, opportunities come from knocking on doors until they are opened. Opportunities come from knocking on doors until they are opened. And this one's good enough to put on the screen. The people who get on in this world are the people who get up and look for the circumstances they want. And if they can't find them, make them. George Bernard Shaw. So make opportunities. Opportunities to do what? To do the thing that you love. Work out what it is that you love to do and create any opportunities that you can to make that happen. That's my belief. And hopefully that's what I've been doing. The letter H. Any takers on what H might be? Sorry, hope? Great. Hard work, absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. Hard work committed. But I have another thing that I live by, and that is if you're doing it hard, you're doing it wrong. Which is not to say that everything comes easy. What it means is that if you're finding difficulty in things, you're probably doing it wrongly. You haven't equipped yourselves with the right tools. I'm a very amateur carpenter, and I'm building something now, and it just keeps, because I haven't got the right tools to do the job. You haven't sought the right people to work with, to be collegiate with, to get the very best. So if you're doing it hard, stop just doing it hard and find out how you can equip yourself to make it easier, because my desire is to have an easy life. But something else on H. Anyone? Last one. Honesty, fantastic, and help, absolutely. Seek help, as I just mentioned, and be honesty. I'll come back to honesty. That's a great answer. Honesty. For me, it is have a goal. Go back a few years when you were leaving your secondary schooling, people, mums and dads and grandparents and aunts and uncles would have dragged you down going, oh, so what are your goals? What are you going to be doing? What do you want to do in your life? What's your goal? What's your 5-year goal? What's your 5-year plan? What are you going to be doing? What's your goal? Or, students, is that right? Have you heard that? Absolutely. The thing for me with goals is that they can move, first of all. Imagine that you're a young gun football player and you really, for whatever reason, want to not just follow Essendon, but play for Essendon under the great James Hird. Imagine that was your goal a few years ago. Where's James today? He's out of the country. Goals can move. If seeing the minister down here, if you wanted to work with Barry O'Farrell until last week, goals move. And thank you, Grant, for the bottle of wine. But the thing for me with have a goal, I'll put it this way. I knew, of course, where this beautiful building was. If I didn't, I would open Google Maps and type in the exhibition centre. And then what would I do next? Students, what do I do next? You've typed in the address, it comes up, there's a red dot. What do you do next? Did you say shut the back door? Maybe it's my hearing. You then press that little arrow that shows you where you are. And for me, that's really valuable. A really valuable reason to set yourself a goal is that it makes you assess where you are. Do I have the right education? Of course you do. You've been to KANGAN. Do you have the right information about what might lie ahead in this pathway that you think you might go to? So for me, yes, absolutely, have a goal. But what I use it for is to work out where I am now. Also, the thing about goals is that sometimes it's way beyond your control. Particularly being in the entertainment industry, I do warm up on The Voice, meaning I muck around with the audience when they're not recording. And the number of young people there who have this driven goal. Sometimes what happens to them is out of their control. For me, an example that worked in my favour was when I first graduated from drama school, I was cast as the son in a miniseries called Sarah Dane. Why me? Yes, I could do the role, but so could 100 other kids. Why I got it is that I physically looked like the lady playing Sarah Dane. So audiences would buy, oh yeah, that's her son. That's got nothing to do with my effort, my setting myself a goal. It was just, yeah, you look right, get on. So sometimes these goals can be very elusive. They move without you wanting them to. And what happens to you in your journey is way beyond your control. But I think they're really valuable because it allows you to set yourself the purpose of finding out where you are now. A couple of quotes rather. The indispensable first step to getting the things you want out of life is this: decide what you want. The indispensable first thing to get what you want out of life is decide what you want. All right, enough for now, ladies and gentlemen. I'll set you this last one, E. Have a think on E, and I'll get to you with it shortly. Now, let us continue with our proceedings. I'd like to introduce, and please hold your applause for the end, various keynote people who will be coming up to help the presentation. Michael Brown, President of the KANGAN Institute Board, Grant Sutherland, CEO of KANGAN Institute, Brett McLeod, General Manager, Business Services Group, Diane Semmons, General Manager, Community Youth and Health Group, and Adrian Lauder, Acting GM of Technical Group. Can you please put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for those presenters? And keep your applause coming for Grant Sutherland, CEO of KANGAN Institute. Grant. Excellent. I didn't realise you were going to be here, so I'll try and slow down, but it's very unlikely that I will. Grant Sutherland, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, sir.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. It is my great pleasure, on behalf of KANGAN Institute, to officially welcome you here to our graduation and awards ceremony for the class of 2013. A special welcome to the Minister for Higher Education and Skills, the Honourable Nick Wakeling MP. We thank you very much, Minister, for coming along today and sharing your presentation with us, but also staying for the whole ceremony, and the Minister will be handing out an award later in the ceremony. So special welcome to Councillor Jan Chantry, Mayor of the City of Moonee Valley. We thank you very much, Mayor, for coming along today, and you'll also be presenting an award at the end of the ceremony. We also have respecting Councillor Casey Nunn, Mayor of the Hume City Council. I'm not sure whether Casey's been able to join us, but Hume City Council has been a fantastic support of KANGAN Institute. We work really well together, and we're looking forward to a strong partnership, as we do with the City of Moonee Valley. To our special guests, our industry and community partners, and also our award sponsors, we say a special welcome to you, to the KANGAN Institute board members here today, in particular our board president, Michael Brown, who will be presenting an award later, KANGAN Institute staff, ladies and gentlemen, and of course our graduates, the most important people in the room. Today's event is a celebration of your hard work, passion and success, and it's an opportunity for us all to come together to congratulate you on your achievements. To our graduates, I hope you really enjoy your special day. KANGAN Institute graduates are highly sought after by employers because our courses are designed with industry for industry. Employers know that the skills you have are up to date and relevant to their needs. Many KANGAN Institute graduates will take the opportunity to go on to further study at university through the pathways that KANGAN has in place for them. When you step across the stage this afternoon, you are joining a community of KANGAN Institute alumni who are leaders in their field, from professional V8 racing car drivers to PhD candidates. Our alumni have gone on to do great things. This afternoon's ceremony is also a celebration of excellence, and amongst our students here today are many talented individuals who will be receiving Institute awards. These are the students who have gone the extra mile in their studies, inspiring other students and leaving a deep impression with their teachers. Congratulations to these award winners, and I look forward to hearing more about your next achievements, whether it is through further study or your success in the workplace. While today is all about the graduates, I'd like to take a moment to thank our teaching staff and our support staff who have played vital roles in helping our students to get to where they are right now. Today is also a special occasion, as Michael mentioned at the start, for our families and friends who have encouraged our graduates throughout the course of their studies. The success of our students are also due to your ongoing support. A special thank you to our industry and community partners for your contribution and showing your support this afternoon. We value that these organisations demonstrate a shared passion for rewarding excellence and cultivating leaders of tomorrow. Thank you to all KANGAN staff involved in the organisation of today's ceremony. I really do appreciate all the work that's happened behind the scenes to make sure that the ceremony goes extremely well, and it's a special day for the graduates. There's a lot of organisation and the stress levels of the team are very high, but they've done a terrific job, so I really do appreciate all the work that they've done. Before I hand back to the MC to commence proceedings, I'd like to once again say congratulations to all our graduates. I know I speak on behalf of the KANGAN Institute Board, management, teaching and support staff when I say we're extremely proud of your achievements and we wish you all the best for the future. Thank you, and please enjoy your special afternoon.
Thank you very much, Grant. All right, let's get underway. I will introduce you to a man who has been in the industry slightly longer than I have. If you close your eyes, you'll know from listening to the football or the tennis or many other sports on television, this man's voice. He'll be the one taking you through, and that's great that we've got students already lined up. As soon as you hear your topic, your subject, get ready, come on down. Let's see if we can get out of here before that baby graduates. Ladies and gentlemen, please make very welcome to the stage the MC for the rest of the presentations, Mr. Craig Willis. Welcome, Craig.
Thank you, Michael. A very good afternoon and congratulations. What a great day for you. You'll notice today that our students are indeed gowned. Gowning is a traditionally part of historical symbol, if you like, of accomplishment and achievement. And all the students here today are certainly deserving of this regalia. In respecting and celebrating the achievements of all graduates, I would ask that all mobile phones are switched off, and we would ask you please to remain in your seats until the ceremony concludes. For those coming on stage, we have a nice photograph for you of you receiving your certificate or diploma from the presenters here. So make sure, nice big smile when you come on stage. And presenting certificates and outstanding achievements for the Business Services Group will be the General Manager, Mr. Brett McLeod. Let's make Brett very welcome indeed as he joins us to begin our graduation. And to receive their Certificate for Injustice, Regina Andrews. Fichileven Arangumam. Theodora Margaritas. Laura Muntz. Ohida Sleeman. The outstanding achievement for Certificate for Injustice goes to Kara Sheedy. And Fiona Sheehan. And now we move to Diploma of Justice. Melissa Dyson. And Melissa is also receiving the Certificate for Injustice. Natasha Louise Perron. Nasha too is receiving the Certificate for Injustice. Harpreet Kaur. Harpreet too is receiving the Certificate for Injustice. And Nicole Draper. Joshua Haddon. And Charmaine Ferrer. The outstanding achievement for Diploma of Justice goes to Dejan Gorgovsky. Dejan is also receiving a Certificate for Injustice. Jessica Vance. Joel Clinic. And now the presentation of those who've graduated with an Advanced Diploma of Justice. Lee Farley. Giovanna Saliti. Holly Ann Koenig. Elana Lacandro. Ali O'Neill. Jessica Lewis Hammond. Kira Ridley. Scolia Sunday. Nicole Robinson. Namaka Oladapo. Natalie Ann Lofino. Adele Mercato. Nicole Molinari. Matthew Doyle. Matthew Lavini. Burkan Salman. And now we move to the Outstanding Achievement for Advanced Diploma of Justice. Debbie Ann Ferguson. Melissa Susan Mark. We move now to Certificate 3 in Micro Business Operations. Nafisa Kuda Nazar. Ali Assad. Saeed Bederek. And now Certificate 3 in Business Administration Medical, and the outstanding achievement in that category goes to Daravong Sukahesem. To Certificate 4 in Business, Renee Hallam. And Renee is also receiving the Certificate 3 in Business and Certificate 3 in Business Administration Medical. Rawan Othman. The Outstanding Achievement for Certificate 4 in Business goes to Rocio Alexandra Vargas. Diploma of Business Administration, Afra Hayobu. The Outstanding Achievement for Diploma of Business Administration goes to Diane Glover. To the Diploma of Human Resources Management, the Outstanding Achievement for Advanced Diploma of Human Resources Management goes to Resha Maruf. Resha is also receiving the Diploma of Human Resources Management and the Advanced Diploma of Management. To Diploma of Project Management, Aisatu Lamarana Ba. Ian Wilson. To Diploma of Management, Annabelle Sophie De Bono. And Annabelle is also receiving a Diploma of Sustainability as well. To the Advanced Diploma of Management, Luigi Burkic. Mohammed Mohammed. Mohammed is also receiving the Diploma of Human Resources Management. Amir Iqbal. To Advanced Diploma of Legal Practice, Simone McMillan. To Certificate 3 in Accounts Administration, Miriam Chenaya. The Outstanding Achievement for Certificate 3 in Accounts Administration goes to Agadir Sadar. We shall move on. Diploma of Accounting, Johanna Tuti Kelleher. Mercy Pagatip Yonan. To Advanced Diploma of Accounting, Stefani Chavindri, Nayanthara Jayawadina. Stefani is also receiving a Diploma of Accounting. And the Outstanding Advanced Diploma of Accounting goes to Bavara Anokina. To Certificate 4 in Bookkeeping, Marie Iakovo. And the Outstanding Achievement for Certificate 4 in Bookkeeping goes to Chu Kit Kunin. Certificate 4 in Printing and Graphic Arts, Multimedia, Vladimir Kitanovsky. Advanced Diploma of Computer Systems Engineering, Michael Russo. The Outstanding Achievement for Advanced Diploma of Computer Systems Engineering goes to Christopher Bologna. The outstanding achievement for Advanced Diploma of Computer Systems Technology goes to Peter McKnight. And now we move to Certificate 4 in Millinery. Emma Kate Brennan. I'm tipping you made that hat too. It looks sensational. Bree Comer. Julie Craghill. Leanne Crocker. Letitia Nett. Marie-Claude Paul. Alexandra Sorensen. And the outstanding achievement for Certificate 4 in Millinery goes to Penelope Dalton. We move to Diploma of Visual Merchandising. Nadine Macrades. Lauren McAllister. Christine Orr. Louisa Risotto. To Certificate 3 in Applied Fashion Design and Technology. Fatima Faroza Mohammed Naleen. Nazda Wadi Polos. To Diploma of Applied Fashion Design and Technology, Maria Baltatsis. Genevieve Camilleri. Kate Harbison. Teresa Tu Nguyen. Lee Siciliano. Lisi Suleiman. Alicia Turner. The outstanding achievement for Diploma of Applied Fashion Design and Technology goes to Hannah Pierce. To Advanced Diploma of Applied Fashion Design and Technology, Caitlin Bowen. Imogen Hubbard. Harry Katekozinos. Grace Madaferi. Stephanie Mulcahy. Catherine O'Keefe. Laura Petrocelli. Elizabeth Jacinta Sullivan. Diploma of Fashion and Textiles Merchandising, Jessica Baggio. To Advanced Diploma of Fashion and Textiles Merchandising, Lucy Mulcahy. Georgie Musgrove. Shani Masrahim. Rebecca Tan. To Certificate 3 in Beauty Services, Taivai Tran. Madia Zahid Khan. To Certificate 3 in Hospitality, Commercial Cookery, and the Outstanding Achievement for Certificate 3 in that category goes to Kevin Pisani, Bradley Sutton, Certificate 4 in Tourism, Laura Gillen. Hinda Osman Ali. And the Outstanding Achievement for Certificate 4 in Tourism goes to Amanda Myatt. And ladies and gentlemen, that was the Business Services Group. Let's give them a collective round of congratulatory applause. Brett, thank you. Good to see you.
Thank you, Craig. Excellent. That support that you're showing all these graduates is fantastic. Don't shy away from the cheers. We love cheers, and I hope every student in the room is making sure that they applaud every other student as they come across the stage. Let me take a moment to go back to my journey here. E. Any suggestions of what E might be in the secret to success? Loud voice. Excellence, absolutely. Again? Encouragement. It's great. Eat, says someone there. For me, ladies and gentlemen, it is enjoy the journey. As I mentioned before, goals move. They also, sometimes when you do reach them, aren't quite cracked up to be what they were promised to be. I remember many years ago, I'm an amateur magician, and saving up my bucks to see David Copperfield, who, if you don't know, is one of the world's finest magicians. I was about to say he was terrible. He wasn't terrible, he was fantastic, but I kind of knew how he did everything. And it was so disappointing that there was that goal, oh my God, if I could just, and I knew, only through Google and the rest of it, how he did it. Also, this Sunday, I'll be emceeing the 18th time, the Logies. Again, off camera, mucking around with this, you can imagine how enthusiastic that audience is at the Logies. It was a little disappointing, when I started 18 years ago, as someone in TV for 30 years, the Logies. Gee, it's a hard room. This is a much more pleasant space to be in than the Logies. But I keep doing it because it is fun. But the goals aren't necessarily all they're cracked up to be. So for goodness sake, don't set all your ideas and all your hopes and dreams on one day. When I get there, it's going to be great. Enjoy the journey. And on a sobering note, my neighbour's brother, 48 years old, in November of last year, dropped dead from a heart attack. Father of two, doing what he does, bang, things happen. I really, really hope that he was enjoying the journey and wasn't putting everything into his retirement, or wasn't putting everything into, oh, when the kids are older, then I will. Enjoy the journey, that's all I can say. Do you live to work, or do you work to live? And students, do your parents, think of your mum and dad, are they working every day to get the money, to have a great weekend or nightlife, or are they enjoying going off to work every day? Speaking for Craig and myself, and I would suggest the successful teachers at KANGAN Institute, We do what we do because we love doing it. By the way, we get some money as well. So I would really suggest find out what it is that you love to do and get paid doing it. Work to live. Find the life, because you do it a hell of a lot longer. We're kind of 40 hours a week plus, and then take another X amount for sleeping. And that sort of playtime, it's too little in our society. I read just the other day, we are 15th down the line of 30 in terms of work-life balance, as in we're out of balance. So for goodness sake, if you can, if you have the opportunities before you, either because you've created them or they come before you, make sure it's something that you enjoy doing. Next letter, I'll just jump A for a moment and move to T. Anyone suggest T? Again? Time out, someone said. Again, travelling, nice goal. It is time, it is take your time. At the moment, this is now, and there is the future. Particularly, I'm talking about the students. There's now, and there's a future, and there's a line. And right now, you're just there. You're the start of this next part of your life journey. And it looks like a long way away. I would consider myself about there. It's a lot shorter for me than it is for you. But gee, it's gone quickly. I can remember a day, I got up at 4 o'clock in the morning. The day started for me at 4 o'clock in the morning. I can remember what I wore. I can remember what I ate on that day. I can remember where I spent most of that day. I can remember who I met on that day. Because most importantly, at the end of that day was my second child. Next 3rd of May, she will now be 18. And every mum and dad in the room will agree with me, it's gone like that. Hasn't it, parents? It goes like that. Don't race it through. I mentioned I work on The Voice. These young kids and Voice kids, they want fame and fortune tomorrow. And if it's not happening tomorrow, next weekend will be fine, but it has to happen now. I'm going to go overseas. I'm going to make it big overseas. Let's just settle. Get your grounding. Get your flying hours. I would argue that you would have much greater longevity in your success if you put in the time and take your time. A, I'll get back to shortly. Let's get back to why we're here, ladies and gentlemen. As I mentioned, the support that you're giving our graduates is fantastic. Don't go shy on it now. Craig, if you'd like to come back to the podium, I'll let you continue.
Thank you, Mr. Pope, and like everyone else, I can't wait to find out what A stands for. We will. All will be revealed. Next, presenting the certificates and outstanding achievements for the Community Youth and Health Group is the General Manager, Diane Simmons, who's going to join us here on stage. And to receive Diploma of Ausland, let's welcome Bryony Hamilton. Brenda McKinty. Sarah Parker. Heather Shearer. Serenity Silvertree. Nicole Towler. Saiting Wang. The outstanding achievement for Certificate 3 in General Education for adults goes to Wendy Dickoff. Certificate 4 in Occupational Health and Safety, Ross Wedd. Diploma of Occupational Health and Safety, Ibrahim Said. Certificate 3 in Aged Care, Linda Maninko. The outstanding achievement for Certificate 3 in Aged Care goes to Michael Fairley. The outstanding achievement for Certificate 3 in Health Assistance goes to Eric Clark. And Nathan Clark. Twins, am I right? I picked it. Well done. Congratulations, fellas. Certificate 4 in Pathology. Anfal Al-Akhtar. Iman Wassel. Rawanabara. Michelle Lorraine Cameron. Žarko Setkovsky. Tara Dahal. Helena Ibrahim. Tijist Jiris. Stephen Lewis. Kian Lee. Catherine Millard. Taslim Mormon. Patricia Solis. Samantha Walker. We move to Diploma of Nursing Enrolled, Division 2 Nursing. Rosalia Cabanillalda. Alicia Carmichael. Marisol Erika Koresipa Sanka. Caitlin Cronley. Joanne Garrett. Deborah Hill. Amy Howe. Kate Sanders Sertuk. Julie Surdock. Ashley Stacey. Narelle Dorothy Lucetta. Carol Lynn Phillips. Yong Zhen Zhu. The Outstanding Achievement for Diploma of Nursing Enrolled Division 2 Nursing goes to Brenda Wedge. To Certificate 3 in Community Services Work, Serhat Tonbul. To Diploma of Community Services Work, Christy Misson. Erica Porter. Leonie Richardson. David Slater. We move to Diploma of Community Development. Joanne McBride. Now, the following students are receiving both the Diploma of Community Services Work and the Diploma of Community Development. Candice Butler. Crystal Katajar. Heidi Everett. Fiona Fisher. Akok Manyang Kia. Erin Knight. Jessica Meia. Anna Meow. Patricia Nativo. Yvonne Ortega Rubacalba. Christine Pittas. Nicoletta Stamatopoulos. Robert West. Suzanne Yarrows. The Outstanding Achievement for Certificate 4 in Disability goes to Vera Lazevich. The following student is to receive both Certificate 4 in Alcohol and Other Drugs and the Certificate 4 in Youth Work. Tegan Moore. We move to Certificate 4 in Health Science Foundations. Timothy Vega. Certificate 3 in Children's Services. Jeanette Prokaska. And the Outstanding Achievement for Certificate 3 in Children's Services goes to Martha Henwood. And Samantha McInerney. To Diploma of Children's Services, Early Childhood Education, Amelia Tubich. Kim Harley. Joanna Bolero. Hayam Masri. The Outstanding Achievement for Diploma of Children's Services, Early Childhood Education goes to Rita Sarah Ganawan. To Certificate 3 in Education Support, Sonia Bonici. Rachel Glare. Brooke Salter. Angela Tulkaridis. The Outstanding Achievement for Certificate 3 in Education Support goes to Nancy Sun. To Certificate 4 in Training and Assessments, Michelle Brincat. Roberto Casino. David Sheridan. Marco Trani. We move to Certificate 3 in Music, Stefan Komar. The Outstanding Achievement for Certificate 3 in Music goes to Jade Roberts. Certificate 4 in Music, and the Outstanding Achievement for Certificate 4 in Music goes to Damien Roach McCarter. And the Outstanding Achievement for the Victorian Certificate of Education, VCE, goes to Kate Andrews. And ladies and gentlemen, that completes the Community, Youth and Health Group. Diane, thank you for joining us on stage. Michael, I shall hand proceedings back to you, my friend.
Thank you, Craig. A round of applause for all those graduates, ladies and gentlemen. Fantastic. Auntie Joy said right at the beginning of the afternoon, the diversity in the people in this room and reflected by the names and faces coming on stage is fantastic. I've often been reminded that we do live in the best country in the world. Why? Because the best people in the world choose to call us home, and obviously they all have a place at KANGAN Institute. Fantastic. Change of pace now. Everyone up. Stand up where you are. Stand up. Come on, you've been sitting long enough. Stand up. Stand up where you are. Stretch. Arms up in the air. Hold it in. In the air. Sideways and sideways and forward. Tickle someone's bum and stand. Didn't say that. Inappropriate. All turn in your chairs and face this direction. Turn to your left and face that direction. Arms up in the air again and lower them on the shoulders of the person in front. Give them a little massage. That's nice. That's nice. A little bit of very nice. Turn around and give unto others as they gave unto you. Excellent. Excellent. Good work. Your arms would be tired, wouldn't they? Good work, sir. And take your seats. We will pause just briefly in our procession as I ask you to put your hands together and welcome a short dance group, the Indigenous dance group Minua Gidditch Murra Dancers. Please make the boys welcome. Thanks, gentlemen.
Good afternoon, guys. How are we all? That's it. Just before we get started, I'd just like to acknowledge the traditional owners of the area, the Wurundjeri people, and also their Kulin Nations as well. Just in paying our respects for dancing on their country today, so I'd like to thank them for doing that. Just to introduce myself, my name's Sonny. To the right of me, we've got Lockie and John, and we make up the Murra Minua Gidditch dance group. So we're from up in the Wimmera area around Horsham and the Grampians region. In our language, I'd just like to say Naki Nak Badim Majorga. Naki Nak means welcome, Badim Majorga means try, taste and feel culture. The first dance that we're going to perform, which is our creation dance. Now within it, it's got a person called Bunjil. Now Bunjil was known throughout Victoria as an Aboriginal creative spirit, where he went around creating the lands, the laws, the animals, the people. And the last place he came to and finished creating was Gurry Word, where we're from, the Grampians, which is a traditional name, and his site's up in Garryword there, where he's been painted on there, Bunjil. So in this dance I'll be creating three main things, Murra, which is our man, Midgeon, which is our kangaroo, and Jawur, which is our emu. Okay, so that's always our first dance that we'll perform, just in respect to Bunjil. Another dance that we're going to do for you guys is called Minya Gidich. Now, Minya Gidich is about a little kite, which is a great little bird that sits in one spot and hovers. Now, sometimes, especially back up home, and if you're driving around, you have to actually be the passenger, you can't be the driver. So if you look out onto open fields, sometimes you might notice a little grey or a little white bird that sometimes just sits there and hovers. So what he's actually doing is acting like a cloud, and he's waiting for his prey to come out of his little hole if it's a field mice. So once he thinks that it's far enough out of there, then he'll drop his wings down there and fly off and pick it up. And one just to finish off with is called Wadamadij. Now, Wadamadij was a competition or a fitness dance. Now, usually this song would be sung until the last person was standing, but today I only sing it a couple of times. But what it's actually got, and especially with the other dance that we're doing, it's got a movement called shake a leg, or imbale. So what that actually is doing is mimicking a butterfly, open and closing his wings. So if Lockie just bends his legs, by moving them in and out, he's got the shake a leg happening. So from there you can do kangaroo or emu in it. Even on a Saturday night when you're out at the nightclub and that as well, disco, you can also do shake leg as well. So hope you guys have enjoyed today. So what am I, 4 times. What am I? Okay, guys, so I hope you've enjoyed a little bit of entertainment just to break it up today. And also, yeah, thanks for having us down today to come and perform for you guys. Hope you got a bit out of it. And also, congratulations to everybody that's getting a certificate as well. So again, on behalf of us boys, thank you very much.
Thank you, fellas. Outstanding as always. We move to the final teaching group, the technical team. And joining me on stage for the presentation of certificates and outstanding achievements for the technical group is the Acting General Manager of the technical group, Mr. Adrian Lauder, who's going to join us here. Adrian, if you'd be so kind, as we make our presentations to the final group, and then we move on to the major awards of the afternoon. The outstanding achievements for Certificate 3 in Automotive Vehicle Body Panel Beating go to Michael Kassar, first year. Michael Hale, second year. Nicholas Fernari, third year. The outstanding achievements for Certificate 3 in Automotive Vehicle Body Spray Painting go to Emily Brooke Stebbing, second year. The outstanding achievements for Certificate 3 in Automotive Mechanical Technology, Mechanical Road Transport goes to Marcus Elders, first year. The outstanding achievements for Certificate 3 in Automotive Mechanical Technology, Mechanical Heavy Vehicle Mobile Equipment go to Samuel Dunstan, first year. Jared Ward, second year. The outstanding achievements for Certificate 3 in Automotive Mechanical Technology, Mechanical Agriculture go to Daniel Pandolfo, second year. The outstanding achievements for Certificate 3 in Automotive Mechanical Technology, Mechanical Motorcycle go to Dean Ferrugia, first year. The outstanding achievements for Certificate 3 in Automotive Mechanical Technology Light Vehicle go to Matthew Frierson, second year. The outstanding achievement for Certificate 3 in Motorsport goes to Sean Jarvis. The outstanding achievements for Certificate 3 in Automotive Specialist Mechanical Diesel Fitting go to Cameron Leffley, first year. and Lee Travis, second year. The outstanding achievements for Certificate 3 in outdoor power equipment go to Nicola Skeldon, first year. Joshua Townsing, third year. The outstanding achievements for Certificate 3 in marine go to Robert Cicero, first year. The outstanding achievements for Certificate 3 in automotive manufacturing, bus, truck and trailer go to Jake Langenberg, first year. Matthew O'Loughlin, second year. The outstanding achievements for Certificate 3 in automotive electrical technology go to Scott Whelans, first year. Christopher Vella, second year. Brent Monaghan, third year. The outstanding achievement for Certificate 2 in building and construction, carpentry, goes to Braden Field. The outstanding achievement for Certificate 4 in building and construction, building, goes to Petty Lulewski. The Diploma of Building and Construction, building, Robert Dasneves. Mercy Pope Puipi. And Georges Chamoun. The outstanding achievements for Certificate 3 in furniture making, cabinet making goes to Emily Catons, third year. The outstanding achievements for Certificate 3 in carpentry, James Turner. The outstanding achievements for Certificate 2 in electrotechnology studies, pre-vocational, go to Lachlan Redfern. The outstanding achievements for Certificate 2 in electrotechnology studies, vocational education and training in schools, Olivia Jackson. The outstanding achievement in horticulture, trainee, goes to Cody Kilmartin Lynch. The outstanding achievements for Certificate 3 in horticulture go to Michelle Townsend, second year. Certificate 3 in warehousing operations, and the outstanding achievement in this category is awarded to Ying Li. To Certificate 4 in logistics, Ronald Singh. The outstanding achievement for Certificate 4 in logistics goes to Timothy Hudson. We move to Diploma of Logistics, Lordana Agostini. Salad Ali. Suleiman Bakayoko. Donald Dulce. Akagbi J. Obazi. Grant Smith. The outstanding achievements for Certificate 3 in Engineering, Fabrication Trade Heavy go to Michael Game, first year. Matthew Bruce Morello, third year. To the outstanding achievements for Certificate 3 in Engineering, Fabrication Trade Light, James Jorgensen, first year. Stuart Thomas, second year. Luke Routman, third year. The outstanding achievements for Certificate 3 in Engineering Mechanical Trade go to Jamie Curley, second year. Certificate Outstanding Achievement, Certificate 4 in Engineering Mechanical, Brett Walker. The Outstanding Achievement for Certificate 4 in Aeroskills Mechanical goes to Craig Johnston, third year. The Outstanding Achievement in Certificate 4 in Aeroskills Avionics goes to Matthew Williams, third year. And we have a couple to hand out here. Firstly, an Outstanding Achievement Certificate 3 in Diesel, Jordan Fenwick. And two recipients of Certificate 3 in Micro Business, Kayla Keddy and Michael Prokos. And Adrian, we thank you very much indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, that completes our graduation so far. Let's again have a collective round of congratulatory applause to all those who've received their certificates and diplomas. At this stage of the afternoon, we move to the awarding of our silver medallions, our most outstanding students from each department, presented by the department managers. And I firstly welcome Brett McLeod, Manager of the Business Services Group, to commence with our silver medal presentations. And the Business Service Group silver medallion winners are, for Centre for Business, Resha Maroof, Human Resources. Resha, you've come from that side. It doesn't matter. You've got to go and collect it. Well done. For accounting, Vavava and Okina. For justice, Debbie Ann Ferguson. For business administration, medical, Daravong Sukhasayan. For Centre for Fashion and Creative Industries, Hannah Pearce. For Culinary and Tourism, Amanda Myers. And for Information Communication Technology, Christopher Bologna. And congratulations to you all. Thank you, Brett. As I'd now like to invite Diane Simmons back to the stage to present the Community, Youth and Health Group Silver Medallions. And the silver medallion winners for the Community, Youth and Health Group are, for Centre for Community Wellbeing, Rita Sara Ganawan. For Centre for Foundation Skills and Language Skills, Wendy Dickoff. For the Indigenous Education Centre, we congratulate Rebecca Hunt. Sadly, Rebecca could not be with us today. For Centre for Youth, Kate Andrews. And for Centre for Health and Nursing, Brenda Wedge. Thank you, Diane, and Brenda, congratulations. I'd now like to invite Adrian, if he would be so kind as to join us back on the stage to present the silver medallion winners for the technical group. And in that category, for built and natural environments, Omer Demi. Omer sadly couldn't be with us today. For aviation, engineering and security, Matthew Brusamero. I know he's here because he's been up here earlier, obviously. We'll get back to him. For automotive, Brent Monaghan. Thank you, gentlemen. Well done. And now, my mind thinks about many things. Who'll win the premiership? Hopefully not Collingwood. But we're up to one letter. One letter. Come on, Michael. Reveal all, my friend.
Thank you very much, Craig. Firstly, though, put your hands together for all those medallion winners. Excellent. We have turned the corner into the home straight, ladies and gentlemen, so I just want to take 1 minute to finish off my presentation about what is the secret to success. It is cheap. Create opportunities, have a goal, enjoy the journey, take time, and what might be the A? Anyone? Attitude? Louder? Achievement? Again? Attitude, indeed. There's 600 people in the room. I would argue that there are 600 different answers to that question, and that is the point. The answer is different for all of us. So the question is, look at what you have. Look at in what way you are unique and bring that into the workplace, into your job application, into your relationships. I worked on a show many years ago called Pot of Gold, which was a talent show, like a Red Faces sort of thing. I paused saying Red Faces. The students wouldn't know what Red Faces was, let alone Pot of Gold. But anyway, it was a talent show, and one of the judges, just off the top of her head, said to a Mariah Carey impersonator, "You'll never pass anyone if you're following them." So find out what is unique to you. What is the answer to you? For the last 6 months, I've been interviewing people that I've worked with over the 30 years on a free 15-minute podcast called audienceWiththePope.com.au. That's where you can download them or find them through iTunes. All these people gave me 15 minutes of their time, and I was asking them, what have they found as the secret to their success? And to all of them, they have illustrated that what they have brought to the table is unique to them. Katrina Roundtree got kicked out of school in high school, had to leave her school because she was talking constantly. What is she now doing for a job? She is talking constantly. Dave O'Neill got kicked out of class and sent to the headmaster for impersonating his teacher. He went to the headmaster's office and the headmaster said, "Go on, do me." And he did, and he got off for trouble. If you wanted about make your own opportunity, Jim Keys, a great Australian musician, 50 years, celebrating 50 years in the music industry, releasing another album any day now, Masters and Apprentices lead guy. Making his own opportunity, he built his own guitar that he took to his first audition. Create opportunities. The answer for these people is in those conversations. The answer for all of us is in you. And so I'll leave you with that thought, that what can you do? What small opportunity can you start making today, bringing yourself, your uniqueness into the equation that puts you on the path of success? And together, create opportunities, have a goal, enjoy the journey. The answer is you, and do take your time. For the final time, ladies and gentlemen, I'll ask you to put your hands together and welcome back the man with the beautiful voice, Mr. Craig Willis.
Thank you, Your Worshipfulness. That brings us to now our major awards. Our major awards comprise of 7 categories, each celebrating the academic achievements of 7 outstanding students. Coming from all walks of life, together these 7 students are at the top of their class, handpicked from 27,000 students, and that is some achievement. I'd now like to invite Lisa Locock from the Rotary Club of Essendon to join me on stage to present the next 2 awards. And of course, this is a terrific part of community involvement with KANGAN, and I really, really applaud that. This is the Adult Learner of the Year. It's supported by the Rotary Club of Essendon, and this year's Adult Learner of the Year award goes to Edward Doyle. I thought the operation was a success. Diane is going to accept on his behalf. He's now a fully qualified mechanic, is looking forward to taking his qualifications to the next level and is getting out and about in the industry. So, Edward, congratulations, a truly inspirational individual. The Rotary Club of Essendon is the proud sponsor of another major award, this time the Apprentice of the Year Award. And the recipient of this year's Apprentice of the Year is Brent Monaghan. Brent's qualifications has not only given him the skills to work, but also the confidence to make the transition from the classroom to the workplace. Congratulations to you, Brent, and thank you to Lisa and the Rotary Club of Essendon for your very generous support of our major awards here at KANGAN. Well done. I'd now like to invite Lenny Delmeda from the Rotary Club of Pascoe Vale to the stage to present our next major award, and together with the Rotary Club of Pascoe Vale, we're going to present the Trainee of the Year, and a terrific award, as always, as we get to the end of our graduation ceremony for the classes of 2013, etc. And the Trainee of the Year is Courtney Moran. Courtney started out as a trainee with the VACC. She's now an apprentice motor mechanic at Essendon Volkswagen and hopes one day to open her own business. Courtney, congratulations on being named Trainee of the Year. And thank you to Pascoe Vale. I'd now like to invite Michael Brown, KANGAN Institute's Board President, to the podium to present the following major awards. And the first of our major awards in this category is the award for the most outstanding student in VET in the schools program. And this year's winner is Michael Peter Sagvietz. Michael is inspired by his family who work in health, and he hopes to use his qualification in health to enter the Army as a medical officer. So that's a very noble thought, young man. Well done to you. Our next major award is the Arnold Davis Memorial Award, and I'm pleased to announce this year's award goes to Jade Roberts. Jade loves music, and we hope that he has an outstanding career in the music field. And we'd also like to thank the Broadmeadows Magistrates Court for their ongoing support with the Arnold Davis Memorial Award. This now brings us to the Gunung William Barak Elder Uncle Norm Hunter Award, supported by KANGAN Institute. And this year's award goes to Samantha McInerney. Samantha wins this award not only for her outstanding achievements in her studies, but also for her commitment, her passion and support for working with Indigenous families. Well done, Samantha. Congratulations. To the Harold Richards Student of the Year Awards. This is our last one, the Harold Richards Vocational Student of the Year. Brought to you by KANGAN Institute. It is with great pleasure that I announce this year's winner, Jacqueline Williams. Jacqueline started working in residential care as just a casual job, but together with her qualification and passion, Jacqueline now has turned it into a career that she loves and embraces. It's a good word, that. I love it. Embraces. Well done, Jacqueline. Congratulations to you. And now we move to the presentation of KANGAN Institute's Gold Medallions, awarded to the top performing students from each teaching group. And this year's winners represent not only a high level of academic excellence, but embody hard work, passion and commitment in reaching their full potential. The selection process for the Gold Medallion isn't easy. Firstly, these students have to surpass the amazing achievements of the Silver Medallion and major award winners. I'd like to ask Councillor Jan Chantry, Mayor of Moonee Valley City Council, to join me on stage to present the Gold Medallions for the Business Services and Community, Youth and Health groups. The Business Services Group Gold Medallion, supported by the Moonee Valley City Council, goes proudly to Debbie Ferguson. Debbie has come back to full-time study as a single parent, and together with the teachers and peers, we congratulate you for all you've achieved, and you really are an inspiration for other parents returning to study. We wish you nothing but success in your career in justice. So well done. Now, announcing our second Gold Medallion winner, again supported by the Moonee Valley City Council, the Gold Medallion for the Community, Youth and Health Group is awarded to Kate Andrews. You may remember Kate from KANGAN Institute's Real Stories cinema commercial. She came to the Institute to finish her VCE, and she has paved her own way and found a career for herself. We're very proud of her achievements and commitment. Kate, we wish you all the best as you're heading off a degree in social sciences at La Trobe. Well done, young lady. That is terrific. Thank you, Kate. Jan, thank you. And thank you to the Moonee Valley City Council for your support. I'm going to invite now Michael Brown, Board President, once more to the stage to present the Gold Medallion Award for the Technical Group. This is the last of our presentations, but one. The winner of the Technical Group Gold Medallion goes to Matthew Bruce-Morello. Snapped up by one of Australia's race-winning V8 supercar teams. Matthew began his work experience at the Ford Performance Racing and has since been offered full-time employment doing what he loves. Wearing earmuffs, I hope. A pretty noisy job, mate. Congratulations. That's really, really well done. I'm delighted for you. Well, folks, one more award to go. That's it for me. Good luck. I know Michael's done an excellent job in talking to you about the future. Not many people know that I was, in fact, a Rhodes Scholar. I'd like to thank Vic Rhodes for paying for my education, but on that note, it's been a great pleasure. It's my 4th year being involved, and it just gives me great heart to see so many wonderful young Australians embarking on a career after studying at KANGAN. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you, Craig Willis, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Craig. Great to have you on board, and terrific to see the maestro at work to let all of us know how it's done. But I did claim the gold logie for myself, ladies and gentlemen. Can I invite the Honourable Nick Wakeling, Minister for Higher Education and Skills, to come back on stage to present this most prestigious award of Student of the Year for 2013. The Student of the Year, of course, comes from the Gold Medallion winners, being Carly, Kate and Matthew, all of them vying for the top student honour. The organisers have told me that the judging was very tough this year. 3 high-achieving students, no doubt, 3 different skill sets, 3 different career pathways that they have mapped out for them, and I would add, no doubt, 3 very different A's that they bring to the equation. Their uniqueness that has brought them to their success so far will no doubt keep them strong for the months that turn into years, that turn into decades, that follow on. Ladies and gentlemen, there can only be one, so I ask you to put your hands together and make very warmly welcome to the stage the 2013 Student of the Year, Matthew Bruce-Morello. Spin around for some happy snaps. These photographs, of course, can be seen on the Minister's Facebook page before 8 o'clock tonight, if you can like to download them there. But these are fantastic. Speaking of which, about photography, professional photographers will be in the foyer in just a few moments' time to do those happy snaps. And family, friends, parents, don't be shy. Grab the opportunity. It's a really important moment in your kids' lives and adults' lives, and so take it. One more time, if you will, please, for the 2013 Student of the Year, Matthew Morello. And thank you, Minister, for your attendance this afternoon. To all the graduates, bit of housekeeping, make sure that your gowns are taken back to the gowning area from which they came. And so, ladies and gentlemen, it is up to me to wrap up and quote the great Winston Churchill, World War II Prime Minister of England. When America joined the war, he marked that occasion as saying, "This is not the end of the war. It is not even the beginning of the end, but it is the end of the beginning." And I think it makes sense to think of those words at this time in your own paths, that this is the end of the beginning of the foundation, laying the pathway to where you may go. Your generation, they say, will have 5 careers, not 5 jobs, 5 different careers. May you have success in all of them. And may you know that behind you, you will always have the support and the pride of KANGAN Institute. Ladies and gentlemen, my name's Michael Pope. Thank you for your presence this afternoon. Have a great celebratory evening, and we look forward to you again some other time. Goodbye.